Hello crafty friend, it's Justine. I hope you're doing so well. Today I'm going to make 3 different cards with the stamp of a clear stamp and coordinating die of the month from Spellbinders from May 2023. This one is called All About You Wishes, and it really makes a full card front design. So I am going to make 3 of them. I've already colored everything, so I am going to simply put them together here on camera. I'm also going to incorporate the 3D embossing folder of the month. That's this one, and that one's called Balloons and Banners. It's a really sweet embossing folder that is definitely geared toward a birthday or a celebration. I think you could use it for a graduation card or anything that is involving celebrating, because it's just cheerful with all those little balloons and the banner. It just kind of all coordinates. This card definitely has the softest color palette of all 3 cards, with just some light yellows, light purple, light green, light blue. Everything's just kind of light and soft. And I'm using up this double-sided tape that I have here. I don't love it, but I have it in my craft room, and I figured I might as well use it up before I keep buying more adhesive. So that's what all that release tape was about. Anyway, now this stamp is so adorable. You can go ahead and stamp it out, which is what I did, and then I used the dies that come with the coordinating die set, and I cut out the background pieces. So you'll notice here that this top part has some notches cut out of it, and that's where the bottom piece kind of lines up into it. So it almost looks like it's one seamless piece, kind of like that. And I think the reason why they did that is because this bottom piece could be a main part or a main die cut piece. I don't know. This one I think needs something with it. I think if you just had this on a card, it would be looking a little incomplete, but this one definitely is enough for a whole card. So I'm thinking that's why they did that. And there's different sentiments that come with it. I chose hip hip hooray to put in this bottom blank space, and then there's another blank space in the middle here, and that one is what the stamp set is titled, so I used that one. It's called Today is All About You. So with that being said, I am going to glue this down with some liquid glue, and to color this I used Copic markers. When I'm stamping, I typically use black Versamark ink, and then use, which is an embossing ink, and then use a clear embossing powder over that, just so there's no little black speckles. And then here you can see I'm going to line up those notches there, line them up on this side like so. And that's good to go. It is a really quick card front. I mean, I know I did color this one already, but coloring it didn't really take very long because there is a lot of little pieces to color, so it looks kind of like a little intimidating because there's a lot to color, but it was actually very relaxing to color all those little pieces. Now that there's foam tape on the back of my sentiment, I will just put that right in the gap. And I think I will add a little bit of embellishments, but I'm not sure. I think I'll embellish all 3 cards at the same time, because I think I want to use the same embellishments for all 3 cards. Now this one is definitely more of a vibrant look. I used that royal blue, that bright red, bright green, bright orange, bright yellow, just bright everything. I've just fallen in love with this blue color. I bought a package of this blue paper at my craft store, and I think it's called like electric blue or something like that, and I just keep grabbing it card after card. This is one thing that I do not like about this double-sided tape. That is like violent almost of a rip-off. So don't make a mistake if you're using it. Which is one thing that I did like about the Spellbinders double-sided adhesive tape runner that I am still trying out. I have it over here, but I'm trying to be disciplined and use up what I have first. But when it rips paper like that, I'm just really like not interested in this one, you know? Crafting woes. When I was looking at this stamp, I almost thought that this would be kind of fun for a birthday invitation. I know that a lot of people just text people or call people to invite them, but I thought instead of doing that, you could make this front and then you could handwrite like the person's name and the age or something. You could still write hip hip hooray, and then in the inside do all the details for the party. So I don't know, I just thought that that was kind of inspiring me to think birthday invitation. Plus, I think this die, like, I used not so girly colors on these two, and I think it would be really nice as a birthday card for anyone of any age to receive. And I, of course, had to make the cupcakes have chocolate frosting. And then this blue one, I chose cobalt blue frosting. Even though, you know, the kids always pick the icing with the craziest colors. And then they're like, what? My mouth is blue? Why? It's like, well, you just ate like a pound of food coloring. That might be why. Oh, kids. I'm being just left stuck in the dust without this tool-in-one. That pokey tool just saves my nails. That is so sticky. Okay. All right, now that I have all three card fronts complete, now it's time to embellish. Also, who wants this on the craft room desk? This is like half of it. Just a mess. Ugh. I'm thankful that I have this because I'm like, feel privileged to even have craft supplies in the first place, because not everyone can. And I get that, but there's definitely products I like better than others. Okay, I'm going to use these fashion silver gems, which I have been reaching for often, and just put light embellishments. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm going to use the second smallest ones and maybe the next biggest size. Of course, if you do put cards like this in the mail, you're going to have to be considerate of how you mail them, because they are definitely like a little bead on top. All right, I'll do the same with these two and I'll show you the finished result. All right, now that all three are done, I hope you can pick a favorite. I think that my favorite today would probably be this one with the cobalt blue and the red. It just kind of, to me, pops. But I really do like these two as well, but this is definitely my favorite. Anyway, let me know in the comments your favorites, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I have tons of videos about card making, so if you're interested in that, you can check those videos out. If you're interested in buying the stamp and coordinating die, I will have a link in the description to that, as well as some other crafting links and links to materials that I really enjoy using. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.